Greetings and welcome, fellow adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Divine Divinity. When last we left off, we have arrived in Verdistis. And we are just exploring the place. We just received a nice reward for doing a good deed way back at the start. Oh, ish. This place is very big. City Watch. Let's see if they have any word for me. That's a rather hefty looking fellow. With a... He carrying an ale bottle? What are you doing here? Get out immediately. He's definitely drunk. Okay, sorry, sir. Anyone here of rank that can actually talk to me? Why, it's that chap that all the bards are singing about. We of the watch don't like folk who try to do a job for us. Next time you hear of any trouble, report it to us, understood? Heard any news lately, officer? Nothing, citizen. Move on, there's nothing to see here. For your time. Okay. Yeah, probably not a good idea to steal anything from the watch. That's a witch-looking nest hole. Ooh, E. I shouldn't. Hey, I'm Commander Courageous, City Watch. Stay out of trouble and obey the law. You got enough problems already. Have there been any troubles lately? There's 2 courses young girls that we found near the park. God is very busy investigating murders. What's the status of the investigation? I only investigated more. I might have been at the thing. The assassins got killed, and I doubt it. Anything out of the ordinary about this case? The thing that concerns me is that both corpses being found bloodless. Something must have sucked them dry. I think the assassin killed it. Who wouldn't kill it? I think it's such a cruel way. This doesn't look like a clean and quick kill. You know, who's your main suspect? My main suspect right now is Pierce, Lime merchant. Why is Pierce under suspicion? On his way to show the merchant like that. You can stop someone coming out of Pierce's house at night. Jacob was on his way to the merchant at night time? Is that normal for this to shopping at night? Yeah. I mean, no. The simple fact is, merchant is a suspect, and there's no alibi. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof either. Where can I find the shop of Pierce, the wine merchant? This is easy to let them. No, it's too good. On my new map. If I need something, I'll talk to you again. Maybe that was a bit of an exaggeration of how he would have sounded, but yeah. Right. Child. Diana, okay. My poor Cosmo. I hope he's doing fine. Come down, little girl. Who is Cosmo? Cosmo is my best friend. He's the sweetest cat in the whole world. I found him in our garden on my last birthday. Cosmo is your cat? What happened to him? He must have fallen into this shaft over there. He's leading to a cellar under this great building where all these merchants lived, and now he's trapped. I can hear him meowing down there. Yes, curiosity. Yes. Why don't you talk to the merchants and ask them to release your cat? They don't like cats. Say I should go home, not bothering them with my problems. One of them even said he would kill my cat if he sees it. Any members of that guild are allowed in the cellar. Right, I'll see what I can do for you. Try to release your Cosmo. Of course. Yeah, wonderful. If you can bring my Cosmo back, I'll tell you a secret. That, very enticing. I like secrets. Right, Merchant's Guild.
Verdistis Merchants Guildhouse.
Well, they look fancy. Hello, fancy folk. I have come to plunder your riches through labor. Hey, wealthy citizens. Anyone I can talk to? They are loaded with stuff. Right. That's locked. Okay. This one's open. Sure. The Tingle is indeed selling stolen goods under the counter. I have proof for it. Ask the authorities in Rivertown. His thievery shall be his undoing. I shall send my soldiers to against him to confiscate his goods and throw King Elf into a cell where he shall spend the rest of his life. I am interested in renting a house here in Verdistis. Maybe even buy something to buy. I'm sorry, but before you can rent or buy, you must have a recommendation of favor from someone who was born in Verdistis. We have nothing to sell. Well, let's leave. Must be a place where I can register. Tempting, but no, let's not steal keys just yet. Yarun? Greetings, what can I do for you? Who are you? I am Yarun. What is it you do here? Since you're clearly no merchant, I could ask you in turn what you are doing here, but alright, I'm in a good mood today. I am the archivist for the merchants. My responsibility is to keep a record of all things handled by the guild, so we can check things again at a later time. Is there anything I can do for you? What can you tell me about the Merchants Guild? The Merchants Guild is an organization that inspects and regulates trade. This is one place where merchants gather to perform business. What can you tell me about Verdistis? City. Guild, many merchants coming to trade at time. That is all neat and all. Okay, he doesn't have anything else to say. And this must be his sleeping quarters. Why, I do believe you are a noble fellow that we are only just discussing last night's party. You're quite a hero, so they say. Hello, noble citizen, is there any news that we decent folk should take interest in? A friend of mine tells me confidentially that young Duke Janus is a member of a secret cult called the Glad Fleet. Apparently, they're dedicated to pleasure and have orgies all the time. I know Janus is only 12, but he openly flaunts his lover, doesn't he? I wonder if they let me join. Farewell to you. Thank you for your valuable opinion. Yeah. Okay, let's speculate that that key over there allows me into the hidden area. Wait, I can go in here. Is there anyone here? Welcome. Welcome to the Merchant Guild, the most influential guild in all Verdistis. I've not seen you before in our house, so may I ask what it can do for you? Pleasant speech. May I know your name? I am Malcolm, the honorable secretary of this guild. If you wish to do some business with our house, you must speak with me first. What kind of business takes place in the Merchants Guild? I'm afraid I'm bound by the strictest laws of our guild not to impart such information to commoners and strangers. Okay. I'd like to learn more about the history of the Merchants Guild. Very well. Many years ago, a group of merchants founded a guild where other merchants could receive financial support. This organization established the first caravan routes to the kingdom of the dwarves and elves. Yeah. The former duke asked the guild to quickly build an efficient economy, so the merchants ordered tremendous amounts of gold from bars from the dwarves, which were then pressed into a coin immediately. What happened next? Within the second decade, we became the most powerful organization in the dukedom. How do I become a member of your guild? Must have a document that proves you're of a business of medium size in the dukedom. If you're not affiliated with the company, then you can either pay a sum of 10,000 gold coins to enter. 10,000 gold coins? That is a rather large amount. Think of the many advantages you can get as a guild member. With the proper training, all shops will give you a better price. Shops. That's right. Yes, the fee is large, but I'd be willing to lower the fee if you could do me a small favor. Well, tell me about this favor. There is a woman called Maria living in the poor quarter of Rivertown. She has slandered the reputation of the guild for quite some time. I have recently received information that this Maria is planning to assassinate a member of the guild. Okay. What do you wish me to do with Maria? We cannot take any direct steps against Maria ourselves. If you could take care of her, then your favor would rise considerably. I would even waive the entrance fee to join our guild. That is quite a deal. I might seem desperate to enter the guild, but I assure you I am no assassin. Pity. I will not take any steps to deal with Marie just yet, so should you change your mind soon, please return to me. I want to rent or buy a house in Verdistis. Such a matter, you have to talk with Chap. Okay. I need to do some business in another part of the city. He does not have anything here. Let us surmise that I can use the key here. I mean, that's probably for the chest. Would like to get into this place. Okay, there's... Yeah, it does indeed do that. Which is fine, but not really what I want to do. Just reloading, just in case there is some sort of problem. I'm just gonna guess that they probably won't care too much if I do a little bit of lockpicking. Cannot get in there. Need a key. Don't know about killing the person, but we'll see. Right, well, we have a couple of threads that are interesting. Now to find the teleportal. You know, Verdistis has one. Where is it? Do not roam the streets at night, stranger. Stay in your comfort of the tavern and you should not come to harm. Being an officer, I'm more than capable of taking care of myself. Good to say no trouble, you may find yourself spending the night in prison cell. You're assured. Hello. I heard about the horrible murders recently committed in town. All the victims were young women. Terrible. It seems the guards can do nothing. Yes, you may be right. Though at the moment all we have is a suspicion that Pierce has been hit. Okay, something burned down here, it looks like. This is a rather grisly scene. What the heck happened here? Let's keep looking around for the teleportal. I don't suppose the map shows me where it could be, right? And let's see. Mansion over there. Wine merchant. No, it does not show me where it could be. Looks like an outer wall. This probably is the edge of the map. Mark it. Citizens. Artemis. God, this is a dull day. Got some money left, I would go to the inn and drink myself under the table. Do you have anything better to do than waste your life looking at a drinking dive? Listen, I'm unemployed, I'm too old to get a new job, and I'm bored out of my mind. At tavern I can talk to my friends and drown my sorrows in ale. Alright then, here, take some gold. Aye, keep your gold, I do I like to come beg it to you? That's not right. I understand perfectly, sorry for my mistake. Okay, well, at least he's got principles. Forgive me for my forwardness, stranger, but you look like a warrior of night. Might I trouble you with a task I need performing? That entirely depends on what you would have me do. My father died some days ago, and now my sister and I are arguing about our heritage. His house, though not worth much, is of sentimental value to me. Why do you not share it with your sister? Therein lies the dilemma. My sister is unwilling to share and wants it all to herself. Why don't you go to the officials here in Verdistis and let them settle the matter? She bewitched my father so that he favored her entirely in his will. He was not of sound mind when he wrote that will. She's not even his natural daughter, she's adopted. So you need me to somehow get your sister to admit to forcing your father to changing his will in her favor by the use of magic? Yes, your presence here is merely as backup and witness. You shall admit to her lies, and I'll pay 50 gold. Okay, this is easy money and good for good cause, I see it done. There, I will do it for 50 pieces then. Wonderful. The belt is worth twice. Look, here she comes now.
There you are, you bitch. I know you're trying to steal the house of my father. I'm not stealing anything, Raffaella. Our father promised me the house. You forced him to sign that false will. He would have never preferred you over his real daughter.
Dang it. Right, back here again. belt is worth twice. Right, so something tells me she's not entirely telling the truth.
There you are, you bitch. I know you're trying to steal the house of my father. I'm not stealing anything, Raffaella. Our father promised me the house. You forced him to sign that false will. He would have never preferred you over his real daughter. How would you know? You haven't visited him in months. Not since he first fell ill. Who cared for him through his sickness? Who paid her last penny to the healer for Papa's medicine? Me! That's who! I bet you didn't pay a thing for that medicine, you slut. You've never given away money when you could pay your debts with your horse body. And why did you ask him for the medicine anyway? It just prolonged Father's illness. You should have let him die with dignity the first week he fell ill.
Alright, you clearly have no sympathy for your father. And while I'm not entirely sure about her intentions, what the hell in damnation? Be mindful who you work for next time, stranger. A Hun? Right, well, I'm not sure if I got the best conclusion to that particular quest, but... okay, let's check over there. These teleporters have been pretty much disused. Would expect them to maybe bury it somewhere where it's out of the way. So knowing my luck, probably somewhere obvious. Ooh, herb garden. Lots of stuff to borrow. Is that Judene? This is an alchemist's house. I would definitely like some entrance. No obvious access to this place. I will take poisonous mushrooms, however.
Brilliant!
Just in case I need it. Let's see if I can find the teleportal. Please, stranger, can you spare some gold? My mother is ill and my father has no work, and I'm so hungry. This feels like a scheme, but... Alright, well. Yeah. Are you filthy little? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, go away. Castle gates, okay. But, I mean, it's not locked, but I don't have any reason to go into the castle. Anywhere on the map that I've not yet been. Let's try the park. At least I think that's the park. Timbrels. There are good trees around here, human. Can you hear that talk? Can you? Yes, I can hear them actually. They complain that elves are always eavesdropping on them. Your humor is pitiful, human. Humans always fighting over money and power. How stupid. Elves always complaining about other races. So stupid. Okay. Another elven kid. Okay, so this must be an elven quarter or some kind. But here's the teleporter. Now we at least have a means of getting back and forth. Finally the kids have cleared off. I mean, I don't really care about the 10 gold. I have enough gold to satisfy the entry fee for the Merchants Guild. But I am kind of curious to figure out what Maria's take on this. Books, okay. Oh, I welcome you, custom friend. Please borrow my wares. I have collected items from all regions of Rusland. Let's see what you have to offer. Ooh, a well-crafted light chest plate. How does that compare with my current chest plate? See, this gives me 180 plus 3 to sight. This is 160. Okay, so it's not that great. These palms are expensive. Priest's Royal Shield with a Merchant. Getting Trader's Tongue isn't bad. And what's my current shield actually? I mean, I don't really use it at the moment, but I do like to have it available. My current shield is a nice large shield. Okay. 150 armor versus 160. A lot of magic. Does it count if I'm not actually using it? I mean, we might as well trade it in. It's the same weight after all. Durability is quite a bit lower though. Back to Royal Shield, no thanks. Mate steel chest. And the sight is probably worth it more for me, just do that. Beam's Royal Shield. Ooh, can you do identifying? Have anything else that needs identifying? Doesn't look at it. Well, maybe we'll be back here, but good to know there's at least a merchant in here that I can actually use. Interesting that you are stationed out here like that. Alright, well, that'll do for this episode, because I better stop before I bump into something new that wants to talk with me. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!